Welcome everyone. Welcome to Yoga with Anne. Make yourself nice and comfortable, whether you're crossing your legs or your legs are straight, or maybe a block or a cushion under your bottom if you need to open up those inner thighs. And let's take a big breath in through your nose and a nice long exhale out through your mouth. One more time, breathe in and then breathe out. And then allow your breath to level off. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your nose. Rotate your arms so your palms are facing up, so you're in an open receiving gesture. That also pushes your shoulders down towards your back, opening up your collarbone and your chest so that you can breathe in and breathe out. So let's just take a few breaths. You can have your eyes open or closed, it's up to you. Just focus on the air going in and the air coming back out. Notice your whole body breathing in and breathing out. Let's take 5 breaths in and out. As you're breathing in, can you feel your belly rise, your chest rise? As you're breathing out, can you feel your chest deflate, your belly deflate? As you're breathing in, notice the parts of your body that are touching the mat, the ground. As you're breathing out, feel the air on your skin, whether it's on your face, on your fingertips, on your toes. Feel the air on your exposed skin. With your next breath in, can you feel your spine lengthening, the top of the head going up towards the ceiling? Notice as you breathe out how your body, your shoulders relax and ground itself down. With your next breath in, blink your eyes open if they're closed, and let's stretch. So stretch up towards the ceiling, inhale, and then exhale, let those arms float back down. Side stretch, one arm, inhale, exhale it over, give your whole torso a bit of a stretch. Inhale, slowly come back up, and then exhale it down, other side, up, and over. Inhale, come back up, and then exhale it down. Let's straighten out those legs as well. And make sure you've got your little cushion in the back so you can feel your sitting bones on the mat. And then just make circles with your feet. We want to warm up those ankles. And then of course we're going to make those circles the other way because we do everything the other way. So don't worry about left and right as long as you make sure you do everything both sides of your body. Point the toes to the ceiling and let's go for the toes. Inhale, stretch to the ceiling, zip up, and then exhale, fold forward. Grab those toes or your ankles, whatever you can reach, and then breathe in, just lengthen your spine. Breathe out, relax those shoulders and your elbows, your neck. Let's take a few breaths here and feel the stretch in the back of your legs, in your spine. Inhale, look up, let go, stretch to the ceiling, palms together, and then exhale, let them come back down. And let's open those legs nice and wide and do it again. Keeping the feet flexed, so that way you're stretching your calves. Even if you can't reach the toes, that's fine. If you let it go, your foot will just flop out to the side. We don't want that. We want to be able to stretch the calves as well. So keep the foot flexed, even if you don't grab it. So inhale, stretch, zip up, and then exhale, fold forward. Grab those toes or ankles. And then again, we're going to lengthen our spine, and then relax those shoulders and your neck. Couple of breaths in so you can feel the stretch. And as you exhale, you relax into that stretch. Inhale, look up, let go, stretch, palms together, and then exhale, bring them down. Put them onto the floor in front, keep the feet flexed. Leave your left hand there and your right hand behind. Breathe in, we're going to lengthen. Breathe out, we're twisting to the right, to the side, you've got your hand behind. Keeping those feet flexed so the straight legs are working. And we're twisting that spine and waist as well. So breathe in, lengthen, breathe out. Slowly bring your head and body around, change those hands. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist to the left. Keep those feet flexed. As you breathe in, you're lengthening. As you breathe out, you're twisting. Couple more breaths. Inhale, and then exhale. Slowly bring yourself round. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Grab those ankles or your toes, whatever you can reach. We're going to just work those inner thighs a little bit. So inhale, stretch to the ceiling, and then exhale, just lean forward. You're going to feel those inner thighs lengthening. Even if you don't get your nose down to your toes, because it doesn't work for me, don't worry about it. If you can, great. If not, just keep leaning forward. So think of the top of your head going forward rather than your nose going down. Okay, breathe in, slowly straighten up and just butterfly flap those knees. Okay, we're going to roll over onto our hands and knees and do a cat and cow to warm up the spine as well. Now bring your knees underneath your hips, your hands underneath your shoulders, spread the fingers, and then as you're breathing in, you're going to look up, tailbone up, belly towards the mat. Exhale, chin to chest, tailbone down, round your back, draw that belly in. And again, breathing in, looking up, tailbone up, belly towards the mat. Exhale, chin to chest, tailbone down, round that back and draw that belly in. One more time. This is a great inhale. Great massage on your spine, and then exhale. And then as you breathe in, come up onto your knees or shins, and we're going to bring one leg out so we can work those inner thighs, your hip flexors. It's what you use to walk and slide. So straighten that leg and put the foot down onto the mat. And then as you breathe in, we're going to lengthen. As you breathe out, we're going to bend that knee. I need that knee to be above the ankle. So you're supporting the knee, supporting the ankle. And then we just sink down in between those hips. One more time. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out. Bend. And you feel those hip flexors stretching. Inhale, straighten. Let's take the toes off the mat and bring, if you need to, bring the hands to the mat so that way you're balanced. Spread your toes, hamstring stretch. Feel the back of the leg stretching. And then inhale, bring yourself up. Let's change those knees over. Remember to do everything the same on the other side. So straighten the knee, bring the foot on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, bend, sink down. Think of opening up those hips and your torso is sinking down in between your hips. Inhale, straighten, and then exhale, bend that knee again. Notice your breath. We always go back to our breath. So we're breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, straighten the knee, take the toes off, hamstring stretch again, and stretch those toes. Okay, as you breathe in, bring yourself up. Let's bring those knees together. Tuck the toes under, make fists next to your knees, and then push down onto your fists as you breathe out so you can slowly roll yourself up. And we're going to turn around and go to the small end of the mat. So either this side, that side, doesn't really matter. We're going to do both sides of the body. So have a little gap between your feet with your toes pointing out in front. Let's stretch to the ceiling. Inhale, look up, and then as you exhale, make a back bend. Look slightly back, push those hips forward. Breathe in, and then breathe out. Fold forward like a rag doll. We're not touching the mat yet. Let those arms dangle and make circles. The knees can be bent or soft depending on your hamstrings. Make those circles the other way. Let's come halfway up. Breathe in. Bring those hands to the knees. Push your tailbone backwards, your shoulders back. Think of lengthening your spine. Think of yourself as a right angle. Let's go into chair. Breathe in, zip up. Bring those hands out in front and then exhale, bend those knees and sit. Did you feel the weight transfer more onto your heels? Push that tailbone backwards and make sure your core muscles, the muscles below the waist, are all nice and tight. Inhale. Exhale. Drop those hands to the mat. We're going into lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Big step back with one leg. Doesn't matter which one. We're going to do both. Lengthen your spine. Now just check your ankle is underneath your knee, because we want to be supported because we're going to bring the body up. So inhale. Slowly raise your body up. Palms together into prayer. Hold it here for a high lunge. Let's take a few breaths. We're stretching those hamstrings. Feel the air going in, coming back out. As you breathe out, put your heel down, the back heel down onto the mat. We're going into warrior two. Turn your body inwards. As you breathe out, bring your arms out at shoulder height and keep looking straight ahead, past your fingertips, out into the future. Warrior two. We're going to build strength and stamina in those legs. You're opening up those hips, the groin, so be careful. If you're not pregnant, pelvic floor nice and tight. Breathe in, palms together. Breathe out, turn your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, into a lunge. Into plank, sorry. So breathe in, breathe out. Big step back with the other foot. Shoulders above the hands, lower your bottom, keep your core muscles tight, spread those fingers. Push those heels back. If you need to, bring the knees to the mat. Keep pushing your head forward, lengthen that spine. You're going to get a flat belly and a tight tush. We're just holding it for a few more breaths. Downward dog, tailbone to the ceiling. Heels down towards the mat, we'll pedal the feet, so bend one knee and then alternate. So we can slowly stretch those hamstrings. Relax your head between your arms. Hold it here. Feel the stretch. Okay, three-legged dog. Take your right foot off the mat. Push it out behind you. Can you push your left heel into the mat? Into pigeon. Look up, bend your knee. And bring that knee all the way up to your hand, and then slide the other leg back. Hands underneath your shoulders. Now we want to keep those hips level, so we don't put one hip down if the other one doesn't reach there. You can, if the knee hurts, the front knee, flex that foot. That will help also with the ligaments. Hold it here. Keep lengthening your spine, head going up towards the ceiling. And breathe. Reclining pigeon. Breathe in, breathe out. Walk the hands forward, make yourself comfortable. You might need to make 2 fists for your forehead or forehead to the mat. Remember, you're feeling tension. Remember to breathe out. You don't want to be holding your breath. Your muscles are screaming for oxygen, so make sure you're breathing in and out. As you breathe in, look up, walk those hands back towards you, flying pigeon. Inhale, exhale, hands behind, push those shoulders back, shoulder blades together. You're flying. Inhale, exhale, hands back underneath your shoulders. Let's try king pigeon. So bend the back knee, grab that back foot if you can. So you're going to feel the quad or the thigh working. Take the other opposite hand off the mat. Get your balance. Out in front or maybe bring it behind. Grab the foot with both hands. Push those shoulders back. Keep looking forward. Noticing your breath. Feel the air. In and out. Inhale. Exhale, let go of the foot, hands out in front, spread the fingers, tuck the toes. We're coming out of it. So inhale, zip up, and then exhale, tailbone up, back into downward dog. Pedal those feet if you want, or just hold it here and feel the stretch from your heels to your tailbone, down to your hands. Okay, let's go back into the lunge. So as you breathe in, look up, bend your other knee, and bend that, your right knee, and step your right foot forward. If that doesn't work for you, you know you can put the opposite knee down and then step it forward, because we need to do the lunge on the opposite knee, on the opposite leg. So take the back knee off, check the ankle is underneath the knee, get your balance, and then breathe in slowly, bring yourself up, palms together into prayer for a high lunge. Big breath in and out. Let your breath level. And as you breathe out, put that back heel down. We're going into warrior two. Turn your body inwards. Breathe in. Bring your arms out at shoulder height. Keep looking out in front, past your fingers, out into the future. Your backhand is now the past. We acknowledge the past, but we don't focus on it. We're focusing on our breath, which is the present, the now. Inhale, bring those palms together. Exhale, turn your body forward. Inhale, exhale, hands to the mat, into plank again. Big step back again. Shoulders above the heels. Push those heels back, core muscles nice and tight, with flat belly, tight tush, or bring the knees to the mat. Downward dog again. Exhale, tailbone up. Pedal the feet if you need to, or just feel the stretch. Remember to relax that head between your arms. Okay, three-legged dog on the other side. Take the other foot off the mat. Push it out behind you and into pigeon. So look up, bend the knee, bring that knee to the front, and then slide your back leg back. Get those hips level, hands underneath the shoulders so that way you're supported. And remember, we can always flex that foot if the knee hurts. We're opening up the hips, making room for your sacrum and sciatica nerve. Great for lower back pain. Reclining pigeon. Inhale. Exhale. Walk the hands forward. Make yourself comfortable. Forward to the mat. Inhale, look up, walk those hands back towards you, flying pigeon, push those hands behind and fly. Inhale, exhale, hands underneath the shoulders, king pigeon, bend the back knee, grab that foot, and then get your balance. So you can take the other hand off out in front or bring it behind. Grab the foot with both hands and feel the thigh working. We're working the quad. Inhale. Exhale, put the foot down, hands back out in front, spread the fingers, tuck the toes, back into downward dog. So zip up, tailbone up, foot back, pedal the feet or just feel the stretch. Think of your tailbone going to the ceiling. Doesn't matter even if your knees are bent, you can still push that tailbone to the ceiling. As you breathe in, look up, bring your shoulders above the hands, back into plank, push those heels back, push your head forward, and remember those core muscles. Inhale, exhale, knees to the mat, go into child's pose, untuck the toes, bottom towards your heels, forehead towards the mat. You can open up the knees to make yourself comfortable. Take a few breaths, take the pressure come off. As you breathe in, raise your head, look up, and we're going to lie on the mat. So, as you breathe in again, bring your head up and push those knees back so you can lie on the mat, on your belly. Let's do Sphinx. So bring your forearms down to the mat and our tops of the feet are down. You can have your legs apart or together, especially if you've got lower back issues. And we're looking down. So breathing in, zip up, and then exhale, raise your head, your chest, your belly. You're looking straight ahead. You're pushing the top of the head up towards the ceiling. You're pushing your shoulders away from your ears. You're going to feel the compression in your lower back. You're activating your kidneys, your adrenal glands. So let's notice our breath. Let's work the abdominals a little bit. Bend the knees, bring the toes towards your head. Can you feel your abdominals lengthening? Inhale. Exhale. Slowly let yourself down. Take the arms and hands out of the way. Turn one of your cheeks to the mat. And let your shoulders and legs, your breath all relax. We're going to do Cobra as well, so bring your hands next to your chest, elbows in the air, spread the fingers. Again, tops of the feet down, legs apart, legs together, it's up to you. Looking down. Inhale, zip up, and think of pushing your pubic bone to the mat, and as you exhale, raise your head, chest, belly, and then look to the ceiling. Push your shoulders away, chin to the ceiling, feel the stretch from your chin down to your pelvic area. It's a deep compression in your lower back. Then elbows can be bent or straight, it's up to you, just whatever's comfortable for you. Remember, you don't do anything I say and do unless it's comfortable for you. Hold it here, breathe. Let's work the abdominals again. Bend the knees, bring the toes towards your head again. Keep pointing that chin to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, slowly let yourself down and take the hands out of the way, and of course you're going to turn the other cheek to the mat so that way you can stretch both sides of your neck. Okay, while we're here, let's do locust. So you can either face your palms towards your thighs, or you can bring your hands behind your back and interlace the fingers. So you're pushing those shoulder blades together. We're going to see how much we can take off. So breathe in, zip up, push your pubic bone into the mat, and then take your feet, your legs off the mat, raise your head, your chest, push your hands backwards towards your feet. Feel those shoulders working. Can you feel a slight rocking motion in your belly? Let's take a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Turn the other cheek again and let's take a few breaths. And while we're on our belly, on the mat, let's do a forearm plank. So bring your forearms down, elbow underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes under, have your feet hip width apart. Now you can leave the knees on the mat if it's too much to take everything off, but take whatever you can off. But you're going to keep looking down at the mat. Breathe in, zip up, and then exhale. Take what you can off. Push those heels back, head forward. Lengthening that spine, your whole body and your core muscles are nice and tight. Remember that flat belly and tight tush. Inhale. Exhale, knees to the mat. Let's go into child's pose. Bottom towards your heels, walk those hands back, forehead towards the mat, or you can make 2 fists for your forehead. Hold it here. Take the pressure off your arms, your legs, your spine. And as you breathe in, raise your head and let's sit on the mat. Now, if you can, sit halfway down the mat, so that way we'll eventually lie down. Now make your little cushion in the back so you can feel your sitting bones on the mat. Bend the knees, put the feet on the mat, so we're going to do both. Arms out by your side, hold your thighs or even on the mat. Because we're not working the arms, we're working your core and your thighs, your quads. So relax those shoulders. Think of your spine lengthening. Inhale, zip up, and then exhale. Take those feet off the mat and hold it here. Make sure below the waist you're nice and tight. Above the waist, you're breathing. Don't hold our breath. Let's add movement. Right knee, straighten it, and then bend it. Left knee, straighten it, and bend it. Let's do it again. Right and left, and right and left. Let's add the arms. Right and left. Right and left, right and left, right and left. Let's straighten out. Hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lie down. Knees towards your hands on top. Make circles with your knees to massage your lower back and lower spine. And then, of course, you're going to make those circles the other way. And then come back to the centre, put the feet down onto the mat. Leave the feet wherever they land. We're just going to move the knees. Bring your arms away from your body. Let's do a twist. Inhale. Exhale. Drop both knees to the left. Turn your head to the right. Breathe in, come back to the centre, breathe out, the knees go to the right, the head to the left. And then inhale, come back to the centre. Let's do upside down pigeon. So bring your right ankle and place it on top of your left thigh. Take your left foot off, then grab your right hand in between the 2 thighs, interlace behind your left thigh, and then bring your left toes to the ceiling. Just make sure you're nice and comfortable, your shoulders, your neck, and then flex the feet. Think of pushing your left heel towards the ceiling, so we're stretching that hamstring. We're flattening the lower back, but we're spreading those hips to make room for your sacrum and sciatica nerve. Now you can stay here, or you can inhale, zip up, and then exhale, raise your head and shoulders. Have a look at your right foot. We're working those intestines, hamstrings. Hold it here. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly let your head down and let go. Put that left foot down, right foot down, other side. So left ankle on top of the right thigh. Right foot off, left hand in between the 2 thighs. Change the grip on the fingers behind your right thigh and right toes to the ceiling. Point the toes, check to make sure you're comfortable, and then flex those feet. Right heel to the ceiling. Upside down pigeon, so hold it here. Inhale, zip up, exhale, raise your head and shoulders. Spread the toes, don't forget to stretch those toes. Inhale, relax the head and shoulders, let go, put that right foot down, left foot down. Let's bring the knees and the feet together and keeping them together as if they're tied up. We're going to do another twist. Arms away from your body. Breathe in, zip up, and then exhale, drop both knees together to the left, turn your head to the right. Inhale, slowly come back to the center, keep those knees together, and then exhale, drop them to the right, the head to the left. Can you feel the stretch from your knees to your chest? Feel that spine twisting. Keeping it flexible. Inhale, slowly come back to the center. And let's bring those knees towards you, toes to the ceiling, hands next to your hips or at your end of your bottom, legs up the wall, flex the feet, core muscles are nice and tight. Hold it here, the back of your leg is long. Feel your breath. This is great for your heart, your digestive organs, your pelvic area. Giant feet, breathe in. Breathe out. Open those legs nice and wide to stretch those inner thighs. Keep those feet flexed though. Inhale, slowly bring them back to the center. Hold it here. Keep pushing those heels to the ceiling. Alright, we're coming out of it. So bend the knees, put the hands behind, tuck your chin in, and big rocks. Massage that spine from the top to the tailbone. Big rocks, if you can get your toes behind your head, and then on your next rock, you're going to rock yourself up. If you need to, find your socks or a jacket or a blanket to keep yourself warm. And then you can either lie back down into Savasana, or we're going to sit up and meditate and breathe. I call it breathing because you're going to be focusing on your breath. And because we started off with I started off with my legs crossed, always try and bring the other leg in front. Because remember, we want to try and do everything the other way. Make yourself comfortable. And we're going to go into Zazen Mudra. So cup your right hand with your left hand, and then bring the tips of your thumbs together. Let the hands just rest gently on your thigh there, wherever it's comfortable for you. And as you breathe in, feel your spine lengthening again. As you breathe out, notice your shoulders relaxing. Once again, you can keep your eyes open or closed, it's up to you. Just breathe in and breathe out. Feel the air going in. Notice the air coming back out. So Zen Mudra, by the way, helps to bring your body and your mind together in harmony, helps you concentrate and focus. So inhale and exhale. And as you breathe in, you're going to notice your belly rise, your chest rise. As you breathe out, you're going to notice your chest deflate, your belly deflate. Let's add some pauses so we can separate our inhale from our exhale. So as you breathe in, belly, chest, and then just hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale, chest goes down, belly goes down, and another little pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in again, belly, chest, pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, chest, belly, and pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. See if you can keep that going. And remember, if your mind does wander off somewhere in between, that's fine, because that's what minds are meant to do. The mind always likes to tell you lots of other things. But every time you notice it, just gently draw your awareness back. Notice your body wherever it is, lying down, sitting up. Feel the air going in, coming back out, and then check again as you breathe in. Belly, chest, pause. pause, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, chest, belly, pause, 1, 2, 3, 4. And every time you bring your awareness back, you're actually helping to increase your focus and your concentration. So inhale and exhale. Now you can keep with the counting if you want, or we can add a mantra. So as you breathe in, think so. As you breathe out, think hum. So, hum. Let it flow with your breath. So the so is nice and as long as your inhale, and the hum is as long as your exhale. So, hum. Can you hear yourself saying so, hum? Can you hear it, feel it on your breath? Are you breathing in and out through your nostrils or your parted lips? So, hum. And so hum basically just translate to I am that or that I am. So inhale and exhale. So hum. Can you feel the material on your skin, on your legs, on your arms, on your torso? Can you feel the air on your skin? Are you noticing the air going in and coming back out? Are you counting, or are you so hum? Now gently take your awareness outside your room and listen to the sounds outside your room. Can you hear traffic, people, children? Can you hear the air, the breeze in the trees? Can you hear the birds chirping? Listen for the sounds outside your room. Now gently draw your awareness inside your room. Feel the atmosphere. Can you feel the heat, the cold, the air in the room? Listen to the sounds inside your room. Maybe there's someone else there. Can you hear them breathing in and breathing out? And gently draw your awareness a little bit closer to your body. And notice the parts of your body, the sensations of your body on the mat, on the ground, or maybe you're sitting on a chair, on a cushion. Feel the sensations of your parts of your body that are touching whatever is touching the ground. Notice how your whole body is breathing in and breathing out. Can you feel your whole body expand and contract as you breathe in and breathe out? Can you still hear the sound of so hum? Now wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes. Notice your breath, how it's changed. Let's stretch. Inhale, bring your arms overhead. Straighten out your legs if you can and stretch your fingers, your toes. And then as you breathe out, if you're lying down, bring your arms back over, bring your knees into your chest and gently rock from side to side. If you're sitting up, that might be a little bit awkward, so just make yourself comfortable. And we're just going to do a twist as well. So bring one hand to the opposite knee or thigh, the other one goes behind. We're going to breathe in, lengthen, we're breathing out and twisting and looking over our shoulder. Working those waist muscles, your obliques. Inhale, we're going to lengthen. Exhale, slowly bring your head and body round. Change your hands. Inhale. Exhale and twist the other way. Look over the other shoulder. You're stretching your arm muscles as well. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly bring your head and body round. Side stretch one arm. Inhale. Exhale it over. Stretch from those fingers down to your hip. Breathe in, slowly come back up, and then exhale that arm down. Other side, up and over. Inhale, slowly come back up and down. Both arms stretch to the ceiling, look up, palms together, and then exhale, bring them down. Let's do two more circles. Inhale and exhale. One more. Namaste everybody, have a great day. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time at Yoga with Anne. Thank you.